What's going on, guys? This is Brazil here, back with another video, and today we are going to do a first round mock draft of just every team. We haven't done a video in a while, so let's go ahead and do it. The first two picks are basically a given now, and that's just going to be Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson. These guys are amazing prospects. I like Trevor Lawrence. I haven't really watched a lot of him because I know he's like consensus number one. I like Zach Wilson a lot, though. He is really talented. And then number three, let's go ahead and give him Justin Fields. There's just no way they're taking Mac. I refuse to believe they're taking Mac Jones over Justin Fields. Mac Jones is just not as good as Justin Fields. Justin Fields runs a 4.4, 4.5, and has a good arm, pretty accurate. I just don't like how he's a one-read quarterback, but that's not really nothing to knock on him. That's just my opinion on him. Number four is the Atlanta Falcons. This is really interesting. But you could go best player in the draft, Kyle Pitts right here. If not, you could go Penei Sewell. You get your franchise tackle. Or you could go Trey Lance, get a beast quarterback. If I was the Falcons, I would take Trey Lance. Even though I love Kyle Pitts. I'm going to go ahead and give him Pitts right now, though. Because I just don't think how they're going to go for Trey Lance. Just because Trey Lance has been... nothing really on Trey Lance. The Falcons are committing to Matt Ryan for the next 2 to 3 years, so that doesn't really fit the plan of drafting a quarterback at 4. Number 5, easy pick, Penei Sewell. Best tackle in the draft. It's between him and Slater, honestly, but they're both amazing. Number 6, perfect spot for Ja'Marr Chase. Ja'Marr Chase fell right into the Dolphins' laps. Go ahead and take him easy. You could take one of the Alabama guys too if Tua really likes him. But Ja'Marr Chase is probably the best receiver in this class, even though I do like Smith and Waddle a lot too. Number 7, let's go ahead and give Jalen Waddle to the Detroit Lions. He's a nice, speedy receiver. He gets open like a mud. He was just hurt last year, so he didn't really get his insane production. But he's still a really good receiver. And either one of these guys, they're going to be franchise guys for you. Same thing with Devontae Smith. And number 8 for Carolina, they just traded for Sam Darnold, but Trey Lance is out right here. So I think potentially they could either get like a Devontae Smith or Rashawn Slater or go defense. Let me just look at their team needs real quick. Corner is also a really big need. I'm going to give him Surtain just because Dante Jackson's your best corner. Like, no knock on Dante Jackson. He's an alright guy. He's more of a number 2 corner at the end of the day. Patrick Surtain has really good tape. He has good physicals. He's a lockdown corner. He's really good. Let's just say that. Number 9, Trey Lance, still on the board for Denver. You go ahead and sign me up. They would have to probably trade up for this pick, but I'm not doing any trades right now. So, yeah. And number 10 for the Cowboys, I'm going either Rashawn Slater or just J.C. Horn here. I'm going to go ahead and give him J.C. Horn because that is a way bigger need. I like Rashawn Slater a lot, though. Just J.C. Horn's a nice physical corner. Cowboys need a corner pretty bad. They need someone opposite of Diggs because they have a slot guy. They just don't have a number 2. J.C. Horn could be a solid number 2, maybe a number 1. He's really physical. Just hopefully, like I like physical corners, but sometimes it doesn't translate because a lot of these plays should have been called penalties. And I think the Giants right here, I would have gave them Devontae Smith if they didn't sign Kenny Galladay. Let me give them a Mahler and Rashawn Slater. Rashawn Slater is a beast. He can go anywhere on that offensive line, help him out. They got Andrew Thomas. He wasn't that great last year, but I'm not ready to give up on him yet. He still has a lot of talent. But hopefully Rashawn Slater and Andrew Thomas could shore up that line. Will Hernandez is a pretty solid lineman too. Number 12, Eagles. You got lucky that Devontae Smith fell your way because that trade down wasn't... you got an additional first at the end of the day, so it wasn't that bad. But now, look at all the talent that they let go. Ja'Marr Chase, Jalen Waddle, Patrick Surtain, Rashawn Slater. Devontae Smith's a really good receiver too, but look who else you could have had, man. Number 13, the Chargers. Go ahead and sign me up for Christian Darrisaw. I like him. Good tackle. He's probably the 3rd tackle in this class. He's definitely the 3rd tackle in this class. I can't really go into in-depth with tackles because they're tackles at the end of the day. Number 14 for the Minnesota Vikings. Gregory Rousseau is an interesting choice because they do need an edge bad. They need something on that defense, man. I don't think Rousseau is a top 16 pick in my opinion. He has the physicals to be really good. Just his tape didn't really show anything special at all. And I understand it's basically his only year in college, so it won't look that good. But yeah, the prospect himself is good. Just the talent behind him is not there yet. Micah Parsons could play edge and off-ball linebacker. They don't necessarily need an off-ball linebacker with Anthony Barr and Eric Kendricks. So I'm leaning maybe towards Caleb Farley. They do need a corner, right? Oh, on here it doesn't say that. Ala Vera Tucker could also be a pick. But I don't know how high you want to draft a guard necessarily. Unless they turn into like Quentin Nelson, Zach Martin. It's honestly between Rousseau and Vera Tucker. Vera Tucker is the better player day one, but Rousseau could turn into a stud. I like Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer, you work your ass and get Gregory Rousseau ready. But if not, I like Gregory Rousseau's fit with Bill Belichick. I feel like if anyone could get talent out of him, it's gonna be Bill. And the next team, talk about the devil, is the New England Patriots. And Mac Jones makes sense, but I don't think it makes sense for Bill Belichick. I don't think he likes him. So we got running back, receiver, cornerback, quarterback, and linebacker as needs. But Bill Belichick would go best player available. It's definitely not Mac Jones. Micah Parsons is it. Yep. That's just because, yes, there's some talented skill positions guys here. Bill Belichick loves defense, and Micah Parsons is a freaking physical freak. He's not like the greatest in coverage or anything, but like, give him Bill Belichick, he's gonna be nasty. Next pick is the Arizona Cardinals. Let's go ahead and give him Caleb Farley. He won't be playing straight away, and that would deter him a little bit. But they need a corner pretty bad, and Caleb Farley can be a really good corner when he's healthy. Let's go ahead and give him that. No regrets about that pick. Number 17 is Oakland Raiders. I like Jeremiah Wusu-Karamoa. Really solid off-ball linebacker. Fits really good. Number 18 is the Miami Dolphins. I know everyone doesn't like drafting running back high, but Najee Harris is pretty nice. At number 18, it's not. I wouldn't say it's too early to draft a running back here. I mean, you could honestly get a running back into the second round, and it wouldn't hurt you that bad. Especially since they had the Texans early first or second too. I'm pretty sure. Because honestly, between him or you want Azeez Al-Jabari or Christian Barmore, because we already took a receiver. Kwity Paye's on the board. I don't really like him that much. Tackle is kind of a need here. Samuel Cosmi and Tevin Jenkins are on the board still. Give me Najee Harris. I don't care. Give me Najee Harris. And then I'm going to give Mac Jones to the Washington football team just because they don't have a quarterback. They have Fitzpatrick, but Fitzpatrick's definitely not a long-term option. Number 20 is the Chicago Bears. This could definitely be a receiver. I like Mooney, and they have Allen Robinson. Don't know how long. Anthony Miller isn't that bad either. He's a good number 3-4 guy. I'm feeling it. Guard. They need tackle, receiver, DT, cornerback, and quarterback. Greg Newsome feels a little too early here. At least for the Bears. Christian Barmore could be a pick. But Rashawn Bateman shouldn't fall this far. Give me Rashawn Bateman. We got the We got the Indianapolis Colts. They need an edge. Their edges are getting pretty old. Let me just confirm with this board. Yeah, they definitely need it. Azeez Al-Jabari is the pick then. Pretty good end from Georgia. I like him more than Kwity Paye. I don't really like Kwity Paye at all. His production isn't that great either. Titans are on the board. They need a receiver, but also they need to beef up that defense. That defense is horrendous. They lost so much pieces. Give me Greg Newsome. They need a cornerback. Adori's gone. Malcolm Butler's gone. Logan Ryan's gone. Number 23 with the New York Jets. Do we share up the line for Wilson? Vera Tucker should not fall this far. I'm going to go ahead and just give Vera Tucker to the Jets. They can move him either guard. They could use Sam Cosme, but he's not really a true. We need a good right tackle. Mekhi Becton's a fucking beast. Pittsburgh Steelers. Give me Travis Etienne. He's amazing. I love Etienne. He's just nasty on tape. Jaguars need a DT. Go ahead and give me Christian Barmore. Best tackle in this class. This is the weak defensive tackle class, though. He is a solid guy. Just don't know if he's really a first rounder, but he's definitely getting pushed up just because he's the best defense tackle in this class. This is a relatively weak defense tackle class. Browns, Kwity Paye could totally be a pick. I like Xavier Collins too. Like, give me Xavier Collins. They need a more middle linebacker, off-ball linebacker. Ravens. Depends what happens with Orlando Brown. They haven't traded him yet, but tackle could definitely be a need. Give me Kadarius Toney. His route running is crazy. I love that guy. Number 28 is the New Orleans Saints. They don't really need defense as much. Maybe cornerback. Yeah. What do I want to do here? I'm going to go ahead. I don't want to give him an edge. They don't really need an edge. I guess we'll give him Ifatu Miafono. I still can't pronounce his name. Number 29 is the Packers. They could go center. They could go receiver. What receivers are on the board? Terrence Marshall, Elijah Moore, Rondell Moore. I like Rondell Moore. Give me Rondell. A good complimentary piece to Devontae Adams. He'll play the slot for you. Number 30 is the Buffalo Bills. They need an edge pretty bad, yeah. Give me Kwity Paye. Kwity Paye, end of the first round, isn't too bad. They could also go Joseph Asai there. It doesn't really matter to me. Kansas City Chiefs. Offensive tackle. Yeah, they do need a tackle bad. They lost Eric Fisher and Mitchell Renz. Not Renz, but Schwartz. That's his name. The last guy for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to go ahead and give him Joseph Asai just because their guys are getting pretty up there in age. So that's our draft. Oh, we can't scroll through anything. Oh, there we go. So we got Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, both going 1-2. I think these number 3 are pretty solid. I think these are the for sure 3 that will go first. Because honestly, I like Zach Wilson a lot. But that's not it to knock anything from Justin Fields. Justin Fields is a really good guy too. But this is definitely how they should go. No Mac Jones. Don't make it anything crazy. Number 4, Kyle Pitts. I like that fit a lot. It could be quarterback. It could be one of the receivers. It could be anything, honestly. I don't know what the Falcons want to do. Number 5, Penei Sewell to the Bengals. I like that a lot. Jamar Chase could kind of make sense too. If Burrow really pushes for it, I'm fine taking Jamar Chase there. Number 6, Dolphins, Jamar Chase. Will Fuller was only there for 1 year. And you can't really trust Devontae Parker for too long. Like, he's a good guy, but it took him a while to develop, and he's already starting to get like 27, 28. Number 7 was Jalen Waddle. I like that guy. Really good route runner, and he's fast as fuck. Patrick Surtain, best corner in the draft. Number 8, Panthers. Panthers need a cornerback. Trey Lance, really good prospect. I think this is like this proper spot to draft Trey Lance, but he's going to go up higher probably. Someone's going to trade up for him. But Trey Lance, you got to do that if you're Denver. Jesse Horn to the Cowboys, good fit. Rashawn Slater, good fit. Devontae Smith, good fit. They need a receiver bad. Christian Darrisaw, you need a tackle. Gregory Rousseau, Mike Zimmer could probably get a lot out of him, and that's why I picked him for the Vikings. Michael Parsons will be Bill Belichick's project. I like that. Caleb Farley, whenever he's healthy, he's going to be pretty good with Byron Murphy. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is a really good. He'll be a good middle linebacker. Najee Harris, it was kind of a high pick for them, but I like the fit. you need to give Tua some weapons on that offense. You could probably go defense there too. I just didn't like any of their fits on defense there. Max Jones, I don't like him that much, but it makes sense for Washington to take him because Fitzpatrick, I don't know how long Fitzpatrick's going to play for. Sean Bateman's a really good player, so you got to go there with the Bears. Azeez Ojulari is a really good edge. Greg Newsome's a pretty good corner. Barrett Tucker's a good guard. Should have probably went earlier. Travis Etienne, good running back. I like the fit. You're going to have to run and play really good defense for that Steelers team. So I'm going to try bulking it up for them. Christian Barmore at 25 is really good. Xavier Collins is a solid linebacker. Kadarius Toney is a really good route runner, and you need to get Lamar a weapon. Mayfu is a really good physical corner. He could sit there right next to Lattimore if Lattimore doesn't get suspended or anything. Rondell Moore is a really good receiver. Kwity Paye is a solid edge. Cosme, you need a tackle. And Joseph Osai is a solid edge. So yeah, I like this mock draft. I like thank you guys for watching, and I'm out, guys. Peace.